I feel
So he
bad
couldn't
now.
even.
Oh, let me.
So it was a
fix that.
puppy. Like a dude couldn't even take care of a puppy. Is
Oh
that
yeah,
what I'm
what's up?
hearing?
Oh yeah, hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off, Nick. But what's up,
Kind of
Huggy?
wild.
How you doing?
Huggy, welcome to the
Oh.
stream.
Hello. I figured let me come in, shoot the shit with you. It's a Thursday night, and
Oh yeah,
yeah,
man.
I find
How you
it
doing?
good. I hope I sound better than I did before. I was
Oh,
on
you do.
mobile.
You do. Yeah, no, you're a lot better. Trust me.
Yeah, I was on mobile. I came home and I see this fucking big head of dope, like high as a kite, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just fuck with him a little bit.
Yeah, man.
But,
Yeah. This isn't
yeah.
the
You should throw,
former.
not gonna lie, we should throw Triton in a trash can or a trash compactor. Just see
Oh
what would
my
happen.
god.
Actually, I could throw them in a trash compactor. I wouldn't work.
I do too. We
I
have two
prefer
options of
puppy
them.
blenders.
Mine's
I could
horribly
just throw
filthy because
myself
we.
at that point, because I could go to McDonald's dumpster.
Hey Triton, you know how I'm gonna lure you into the trash compactor?
What,
I'm gonna
weed?
starve you out so that way you're hungry. I'm gonna be like, "There's chickens down there. Like you can go get a chicken in there, dog. You
Nah,
hungry?
you gotta
Go on,
tell.
crawl in, and get
Dude,
it."
I actually have a story, right? I
No,
had
the
this
way
guy.
the best
Wait,
way to lure me is you gotta tell me
wait.
there's weed in trash can.
Alright, before you guys continue, I need verbal permission. Since I want my stream to have a movie background, it's okay if I just quote unquote stream
Yeah,
snipe
you can.
you
I
on the
don't care.
YouTube. Alright,
Yeah, you can
continue.
multi-stream. I don't care. Yeah.
No, I'm going to use your stream as my background for the stream, I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to.
For his own
Okay.
stream, he's using the background. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Alright,
I
that's
thank you.
mean,
fine.
it's really Silver's call, honestly, but yeah,
What?
I
Yeah.
don't see a problem with it.
Okay,
Yeah, do
thank
what you
you.
want, man.
Okay, thank you. But continue. Weed in the dumpster. I want to hear this.
I've been clean on weed for like a year now. Like
Oh,
end
God
of June,
bless.
July, it'll be
God
4
bless.
years. So
I have
I like
been
to
like.
I like to diss on Triton for smoking it now.
You see, the
Yeah,
thing
he
is,
Take the moral high
does.
ground.
I like I've all my life I've seen people who smoke a lot of it, and I've kind of taught myself. I've kind of told myself I don't want to have like I want to have like a good tolerance with it, where it's like something I can do once in a while, just like smoke a joint and chill.
Yeah. That's kind of how I viewed it when I was first smoking it, and then it got to a point where like I would be miserable, right? Because I'd be at work or whatever, or just
Yeah.
like busy or like stressed out, to where all I would think about is getting home and lighting one up.
That's
And then it got to a point where I realized like, oh, this is like really horrible.
it really is.
Yeah, like that's kind of how it's kind of like it's not. I wouldn't say like weed's one like addicting in any concept. I would say it's more or less like depends on the person. And when I realized like I had a negative connection to weed and needing it to relieve more than I did my nicotine, that's when I realized like, okay, yeah, I need to cut back and like not. And I mean, I still have my nicotine problem, but like, I'm gonna be honest, at least nicotine ain't gonna make me fucked up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. I had the same shit with me, but for me, it was like with alcohol. Like when it was like a year ago, I was having this issue where like I was just coming home and drinking like I'd be miserable, come home from work, have like a fucking like tall boy beer from the gas station, man. It was horrible. Like I felt like a horrible person. Like I'm trying to cut back this year alone, and it's been going pretty well. Like I'm kind of.
But as someone that doesn't really smoke much nicotine, I'll be honest. Nicotine does save a lot of money because nicotine vapes last a lot longer than weed vapes.
Oh yeah, and you can go get them at anywhere too. Like they're a lot more accessible.
Not just that, but when I run out of vape juice, I usually bum a cigarette off of a family. Yeah, or some coworkers. Yeah.
So, I got a question to ask you, man. I've never really like Triton's told me before in the past. Y'all worked together on a show called Wall Smashers.
Yes.
Is it still going? Cause like.
Yeah, it's still going.
Are you still hosting on it?
No, well, I was on there last time, and I'll put it like this: at least it's pricing, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Triton's more competent than the majority of people that
Shut up. Shut up, real? No offense, try.
Here's the thing about
No, I
Titan.
am
Like,
positive, but that's the thing.
Titan,
Not wrong.
I'm
Titan.
trying not. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting here hearing
let me
that.
talk.
I'm fucking,
Let,
bro. I'm
let me-
baffled. You sent me into confusion, bro.
Okay, hear me out.
I have so many questions and I don't want any answers.
Hold on. Hear him out. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
So, excluding, excluding one of the people MAGA edits, me and her had a thing, but we're cool. So I'm taking her out of the thing. MAGA is cool, whatever. But everyone else that's been in the fucking show, they don't know how to make content. With Triton, it's so easy. You poke him, he yells, he bitches about stuff, and then when you fight him,
Triton, I gotta change the Triton. We gotta change the game up. Huggy knows.
Huggy knows.
Huggy knows the game plan.
He knows the scripts, man. He found out our scripts.
He found the strategy. Fuck.
Hey, y'all don't even need to poke me. I just scream automatically when there's like people. When I see people like Robin and
Triton.
Jax. I don't like
No, here's the thing, Triton. How many topics do you think I bring to you knowing that you're gonna get mad about it?
Yeah, because you talk about shit that you know that will get us reported on YouTube. Like you talk about Nazi stuff, talk about you talk about stuff that you know that could get us flagged. So I'm like, yeah, no, we can't have that on here. It's not like I'm even offended. It's like I just don't want their channel going down. I mean, that's the thing. It's like if our channel goes down, my plan's to go to Rumble and Kick anyway. So it's like I'm not too worried about it.
Bro,
Like,
I look forward to going on Kick. I'm not gonna lie.
I would
sounds so fun.
at least want to get 1,000 subs on here and then not give up.
But you're not going to do. But Triton. Here's the thing. You're not going to do it if all you do is smoke weed and yell at your producer like you mini fucking Ethan Ralph. It's not helping. Listen.
Oh, you calling him Ethan Ralph?
Okay. First of all, Ethan Ralph, like his problem's not me. His problem's Xanax.
No. You don't understand. No.
I want him to cook. Let's cook, man.
I'm not going too deep about politics or whatnot. All I know is that Ethan yells at his producer, like you yell at Silver, and he's like, no. Like, bro, when you were going over the Linx stuff. And then, like, he's trying to get the video.
I didn't even yell. Okay, I did not even
You did yell at me. Thank you. No. He yelled at me. You're right. And he blamed me.
Yeah, because she was yelling. Okay, to be fair, she was... Okay, I'm not...
Why are you cutting it? I know your stuff, but can you let me finish the point before you go back? Because, like...
He's the best guest we've ever had.
I love you, Huggy. You're awesome, man.
You were trying to... But I'm being factual. I'm not fucking around.
No, you're being factual. It's just like, I've never heard anybody say that to me on this show. And you ever said how happy that makes me?
We say it in DMs, but we never say it in actual voice calls either. We're like, handle it.
That's the thing. I'm not bad. Like, I'm not a bad guy to work with.
No.
Okay, shut up 1 second. When he was trying to show the response that Linx had with Ruby and everyone else, the thing
went down, and then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, fucking, who cares? Let's just read DMs like a bunch of fucking weird retards. I'm like, whoa, you should watch the video, then go to the DMs. Like, how cohesion? You, and no offense to you guys, but you idiots were like, not even what the fuck was going on. So how the fuck you couldn't do a simple debunking stream against Linx? You're supposed to get 1,000 subscribers.
We did do a debunk stream. We showed DMs. We showed evidence that
you're not understanding.
Okay, look, you're trying to. I could kick you off because I'm not
trying to rehash that.
Hang on.
So, do you understand what I'm trying to say, though? It was a mess. Come on, you cannot...
It was a mess. Let's do agree on that.
It was a mess. It wasn't cohesive.
My audio was low. You know...
Yes.
And I remember I was like... I'm gonna say this, you know, like, I was, upset about it because of how bad it was, and that was like my third show, I think. And keep in mind, I've never really done this before. Like, this is me learning.
Okay.
And I do understand that it was a mess. From audio-wise.
But we've done better since then, and I'm trying to move on from the Linx thing.
Like, the Linx thing, though, like, I don't want to bring it up because I have personal
dead and gone and dealt with.
It's dead and gone. I had personal shit from the past. I'm trying to move on from all that.
Well, no, I'm not trying to bring it up as a bad thing, guys. I'm not.
No, you're trying to bring it up as a learning experience for something to learn from, right? And I do appreciate that. Thank you.
Because how are you going to get to 1,000 subscribers if you can't get the simple...
We should beat up Silver, just till I feel better.
Also, another thing... Also, here's another tip I could give you. If there's someone that you don't want to talk to, guess what? Don't mention it. Leave it to the back scenes. Shut up about it, because here's the thing. By you giving this attention, you are then derailing your stream, and then you're going to get off point, and then you're going to lose time, and you're not going to...
And you're also feeding into it as well.
Exactly.
Which that's the thing. I'm guilty of it myself, but it's like...
I'm guilty of it myself. Guilty as charged.
Hold on. Let me fully finish real quick. I'm guilty of it myself, but that's one thing I've told my guys that we all, as a team, need to work on. It's not to diss anybody. It's like, everybody has a tactic to say, hey... let's not talk about this person anymore. But then, either myself or someone else brings up that person.
Yep.
So it's like it's either we talk about them or we don't talk about them. Like, you're right on that. You're not wrong on that point at all, Huggy. Like, that is something like myself and a lot of people here struggle with is, not being consistent with that when we're supposed to be consistent, And we definitely will work better on being consistent with that. That's one of my main goals of working and improving is being consistent of that. Of if I'm not going to talk about someone, I don't mention them.
Exactly.
Right.
But okay. And again, as I said, listen. What I love about commentary is like they have a bad person and they will say fuck the bad person. And again, Triton, you have skeletons in your closet. You cannot tell me you're perfect. But
damn.
Yeah, but okay, the stuff I've done is not even a big deal. It ain't something where it's like, oh, I can't have a platform, I'm just disturbed. Like, that doesn't make me a bad person because I'm spiritual.
You fucking pace around your room saying
that makes me a bad person.
Can I fucking finish?
Go ahead.
Shut up. You pace around your room while saying, and I quote, "Like this looking for women, it should be me. Women are like nice guys. Women like to be treated like shit." Now, granted, that could be your point of view on it, but to people, think about it. You want 1,000 subscribers. You want to be monetized. You want to be a big boy, right? How does it look that an advertiser goes on your stream and says, how can you advertise someone that has such misogynistic views? You see what I'm trying to say?
Okay, I don't have misogynistic views. I've said this many times.
You know the show I'm talking about. You know the fucking
show.
What happened? I want some context. Hang on.
I have to ask you this. Why are you a 40-year-old man like giving me like love advice? When you never said you're a virgin.
Hey. Let's not bring up each other's virginity, okay?
Wait.
I'm just saying, it's like you're just giving me love advice on flat leaf string, but
I'm not giving you love advice, you fool. I'm trying to...
No, you have on flat leaf stream.
Here's my question. Here's the main thing I have a question about.
Yes.
So you're bringing up advertisers and like getting big, whatever, right?
Whatever, yeah.
You do realize there's a good chunk section of the internet where any kind of viewpoint is advertised regardless of how horrible it is, right?
You know what? You're not wrong about that.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
And at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Triton on multiple occasions has announced that the YouTube channel, like his channel specifically, is purely made for fucking fun. It's not meant to be taken serious.
Yeah,
Trey said that multiple occasions.
That's
Unless I
right.
want like 1,000. I don't want no million. I don't want to be a big name. I just want to be a small guy that has like a small like fraction of audience that love to see me fuck around and say crazy shit. And also not only that, but give my honest opinion, regardless if people think it's stupid or not. It's like that's what commentary was supposed to be. You're supposed to give your opinion regardless if people disagree with it or not. That's the point. Is to be yourself. A lot of people are not themselves anymore, and that was my main issue with commentary from the start.
I have nothing to say. No offense, I just don't have anything to put in this conversation.
Listen, that's fair. Look. I'm just saying that right there.
And on the advertiser specific subject, real quick, because you did mention it. Like I said, like there's a good chunk, there's like multiple fucking other streaming platforms across the board where advertisers really don't give a fuck what is across the board.
Can I give an example?
Yeah, go for it.
Look at Nick Fuentes. He's fucking monetized on Rumble, and he has advertisers on Rumble, and he literally says that the Jews should die and get killed, and gays should die, women should die. Like, he says the worst shit.
I mean, it's an accurate example for a horrible example.
I mean, it's a horrible example, but it's an act of, you know why I made an extreme example? Because it proves my point that anything can get monetized. Anything.
Yeah, because I mean that's the Constitution, right? Like freedom of speech is layered in that. That's why you don't really get like hate crimes can be charged 100% if you actually do something physical, but speaking your speech is its own separate thing in that.
Also,
that's literally why multiple organizations exist, because of the fact that the Constitution exists and allows it.
So how long did you and Trident work together on Wall Smashers?
6 months, I think.
Almost like a year. Yeah, like 6 months to a year.
Okay.
Anyway, I gotta head off.
Bye. Thanks for coming on the show.
Of course. Yeah, thank you, Nif. Shout out to our manager, Nif, for coming on the stream.
Shout out to Nif, the man, the myth, the legend, the Nif, the Nifler.
Yeah. The Nifler.
Alright, man. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now.
We could just talk about like anything, which I still think it's crazy that JF came back and is trying to still like make a presence online when he's about to get fucked. Like he's gonna get charged, I bet. If he does,
dude, he's running from the police already, man. Like your mom doesn't like rat you out of the police for no reason.
Not only that, but it's like if you're running from the police, are you on YouTube? Like, the FBI can track you through that, right?
Dude, the feds. Well,
he's dumb. JF is literally the most dumbest.
Wait, where is he? Is he in Canada still, or is he like?
I don't really know, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really follow the JF thing in depth. I only know about it because Ian told me about it, and that's how I even know about it.
Yeah, Iron was a good guess.
And then I found this new update because while I was A-Log and Kino Casino and see if there's anything I can cover on them, I saw that. Which is kind of ironic that Andy's talking about it when Andy used to sweep for JF, but then he switched sides, which is weird.
Well, he switched sides because I think he said it in one of the streams I saw. I don't know. He said like he just didn't like working with the guy anymore for some reason. But that's the thing. Andy always says, "Oh, I don't want to work with this person for this reason," and then never gives a reason.
That's the
thing.
It's
the stupidest shit. Like, if you're gonna say, "Hey, I don't want to work with this person," it's like at least IDubbbz is like, "Hey, I don't want to work with Ethan Klein anymore because of said reason." It's like, can't you not like?
That's the thing. It's like, Ethan Ralph's right about Andy about one thing. So Ethan Ralph says Andy will stab everyone in the back, and he believes that he will stab PPP in the back at one point, and I believe that to be true one day. We never know. Maybe they'll last forever. You never know. But I'm thinking they'll have a falling out because they're both snakes at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, are you doing an interview with Kino Casino?
No. There's a guy called Kill Kino Casino that like does content on Kino Casino. I was trying to do it, which I don't mind talking to Andy or PPP if they want to call him, but I doubt they'll ever call into the show.
Dude, we've literally talked to people that hate him. They've blocked us on. Like my first show I did with you, they like blocked you on Twitter after we talked about him. Remember?
Oh no, yeah. Which Andy already, which PPP doesn't have me blocked, and I always make fun of him. Which I don't think PPP really cares about it as much.
Andy
as
just gets in
does.
these like drug benders and he starts like getting all depressed. That's when he bans. That's when he starts like blocking people, dude.
But
It's horrible.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching. Cause I didn't watch PPP in 2020, but recently I've been watching old PPP's content, and he's actually way better than he used to be. Because he used to call out double standards. He used to, beef with everyone and not cared about popular opinion. Now it's like he cares about popular opinion. He wants to sweep for Medicare. It's like he's changed.
Definitely, he has changed.
I mean, listen, well, if you had to choose, like, a person that you would dream of interviewing or have on the show, who would it be and why?
If I were to pick my future interview, I would probably interview Baked Alaska, which
oh god, yes, that would be interesting.
Because he's I mainly have questions about Jan 6 because he was put in prison in Jan 6, and I feel like that would get us a lot of views.
I have so many. I would have so many fucking questions for him because like I used to watch clips of him getting into bar fights back in 2020.
Oh wait, Baked Alaska knows of you?
No, I know of him. He doesn't know of me though. I wish he did.
Well, he knows of me. I talked to him in his Discord because I joined his Discord and.
Dude, Baseball Alaska is fucking insane, bro. Like, do you remember during 2020 when you got into a fight at bars because like you refused to wear a mask?
Yeah, and he also used. Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Wasn't that back when him and Ralph were friends?
Oh, Baked and Ethan Ralph still are cool.
I didn't know if they. Yeah, I just never know, man. Because like with Ralph, it's like 1 minute he's cool with somebody, the next minute he's like going on a tirade about him on Twitter.
No, he's always been cool with Baked and his group.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, then he called his group like the Freedom Fighters or some shit.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was gonna go to the gym. Second.
Last year was like the end of last year.
Dude, I never made content, but I was huge into watching the sector shit during COVID.
I was huge in watching Tipster and COVID because back then, 2020, that's when Tipster was like.
Tipster changed because he became a gooner.
Are we sure he wasn't always a gooner?
Well, I just think now.
He was always a gooner, but he did a good job hiding it. But in 2022, he couldn't hide it anymore because everyone was on his radar. Because once you're on the commentary's radar, that no matter what you do, they'll use against you. But if you're not on the radar and you're cool with them, you can do whatever you want, and they won't bring anything up until you piss them off.
Well,
that's what happened.
Yeah, isn't that what happened to Boblex too?
Yep.
Yeah, but Boblex has no. But Boblex was on that wall firing at people too, like Boblex has sins. So it's
definitely.
Not like,
and I'm not gonna lie. Oh god.
They don't have it no more in New York City. So it's not like Boblex is like Jesus all of a sudden. Like now he knows what would happen if he turned to the dark side, and he crashed out horribly. Yeah. And now people are just picking at his carcass because it's easy money.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey Nitro. And I'll say that. Are you done making your point, Huggy?
Continue.
Huggy, this is my IRL. This is my co-host of my show, of my show, and also my IRL friend Nitro.
Hello, Nitro.
Wanted to join
by
in.
the way, you and Nitro sound just alike.
That's kind of I wanted to have you guys in the same VC because I was curious. No offense.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing tonight?
Nitro.
Sorry.
What's
Nitro?
good?
Welcome
What's
to the show, man.
poppin'? I make Boogie2988 content. That's good. You can send it to me in DMs if you
I have a
want.
question for you.
Yeah, what's the
Oh, God.
question?
I'm scared.
What made you want to be a YouTuber at first, Ashley?
That's a great question because well, at first I used to watch a lot of commentary content. I used to watch a lot of Hipster, and then I was like, when I was watching commentary, I was getting so into it. I was like, I want a platform where I could say what I want and freely speak and just go on rant. So in 2021, I decided to start making commentary videos. Just because I wanted my own platform to speak, because I see a lot of these other creators with platforms to speak. So I'm like, you know what? Why not have my own voice? Because I know I can be, entertaining. I know I can, maybe have unique opinions that people like or don't like. I know I can get attention, big or small. So,
What?
alright, make sure you guys hit the like button as well on the stream.
Please leave a like to the stream.
I mean,
Damn, we're already at like 48 minutes.
Titan, you are a lightning rod of controversy. I will give you that, friend.
True.
People are always has this thing about Lord Triton. Bro, you are so famous they have a way of saying your name. That's how infamous you are.
It's fucking hilarious.
Not only that, but I think it's because big channels like Now Recording and them like that, like hurting me. It's like that's the thing. It's like they say I'm so bad, but it's like you're giving me attention.
Wait, you have beef with Now Recording? I'm sorry, but Now Recording literally based their whole fucking YouTube channel off the damn Discord bot. Now Recording.
Which I don't have any personal beef with them. They just make fun of me, which I don't really care. But I get DMs from a few people that, hey, Now Recording's making fun of you. I'm like, okay, cool. They could do their thing. Like,
but
they're allowed to make fun of me, and I'm allowed to if they want me on for me to do a show. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Huggy.
But Triton, here's the thing though. It's not like you are just some unknown spur. No offense. Like you had conversations with these people. They know of me. Beavers, Mitch, Core. I'm drawing a blank. Oh fuck! I forgot. Now Recording's leader. I'm drawing a blank.
What's his name? Matt Pitt.
Matt Pitt. Matt.
The only person I've ever had a
bro.
DM.
I've been 2 months into local live. Matt
yeah,
Pitt,
me too.
Everyone like they know of me, and I'm no curse word to say about anything about anyone. Same thing with you. People make fun of you, but at the same time, if you play nice and you want to come on and talk with them, they'll talk with you. The thing is, in my personal opinion, and I ain't gonna try to make it seem like I know everything about YouTube, but how I do things is like I want to make sure I am friendly with everyone. Extremely nice to everyone.
That's what I try to do. I mean, I try to be friendly with people until they betray me or cross me in the fucking back.
Same here, and that's the thing. It's like I'm friendly with a lot of people, and that's the thing. It's like if people want to come on their show, want me on their show, I don't mind, having disagreements, having friendly conversations. Problem is, there's a few people like Robin and people like that do take it too far. Don't just come at me.
Get down.
They come at people that are not even content creators, or just people around me. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get unhinged because this is unhinged behavior. And that's why I fucking Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like a lot of these people get mad when I get unhinged. It's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't get unhinged, but it's like the same people that I'm getting unhinged at started it first. So it's like they can't get mad that I'm being unhinged when that's the energy they're throwing at me.
Listen, Triton.
I'm just saying I'm getting mad. I'm saying they get mad when I respond.
Right. No, of course.
And I don't mind.
Mad
If
about
they want to get
everything.
unhinged to my response, they're allowed to get mad at my response. I don't care. But they get so mad. They're like, you can't respond to me. You can't say that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna. If you're gonna play dirty with me first, I'll play dirty with you, and we're both like, we're just no good guy. Like, I'm not a good guy. You're not a good guy. So it's like you shouldn't even say like, oh, I'm a good guy. Like, I never pretend to be a good. I'm Triton. I'm not no good or bad guy. I'm just myself.
Triton, I gotta commend you about something. Like, you guys just have a good group of people around you. You know how I know that? Like, most people bad people would have been shitting on your content, saying that, oh yeah, telling the guys, yeah, you're right, Triton is bad at this. The fact that you have people defending your content and actually standing up for, like, yeah, his content could be monetized as well, right? It shows that you have a good crew around you, Triton, and you should treat them not like Ethan Klein. You gotta treat them nice. You gotta take them out to dinner.
Yeah.
You
Thank
gotta
you.
give them food.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I do plan on meeting them and I'm not mean to them all the time. I can't say I'm always like a dig. It's just when I get mad, I do tend to lose
You
it.
screamed at me last night.
Last night? Oh no, we had a whole staff meeting about it. It's like that's the thing. Fights happen.
I was
It's
half
like,
awake. I don't even remember what we talked about.
No, I do. I just don't want to bring it on air because it's like that's staff stuff, and that's why it's called staff stuff.
It's so fucking insane.
Hey,
Oh my
Triton,
god.
I have a question. Do you got any new people who try to become YouTubers?
Yeah, like Nitro. He's got like 5
Actually,
subs.
wait, did you say is there anyone like new, like being a new YouTuber?
Yeah, you got any suggestions
Yes,
for them?
actually, yes. There's a guy. I can actually DM him to come on the show. But there's a guy named Weissler that was on the program Tuesday night. That's a new streamer.
Weissler?
Yeah. I
Who's
recently added him to the Twitter group chat as well.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's out of Dox's community. See, everyone out of Dox's community is actually really nice and chill, and I fuck with them.
Yeah, I mean, I do have to agree with Huggy though. Sorry, Nitro. Like, yeah, you know, I mean, like he's doing something right. You know, if you have a community of people like who are saying like, yeah, this guy's content is like, it could be better. But like, you know, but he surrounds himself with a good group of people.
Yeah, like I don't surround myself with dick riders, and I surround myself with honest people that will, you know, actually like say the truth. Actually, they'll say.
I mean,
hey.
Huggy, like I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I literally had gotten to a point with one community where like it was either like keep my friendship with Triton after that aftermath of that interview with Linx, or it was like, you know, and they literally reached out to me because they thought they were gonna lose me. Like Triton and them, they literally fought hard. They thought they were gonna lose me.
Oh yeah,
and that's not
loyal.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say this. That's loyalty, but that's loyalty though, right? That's what I'm just gonna say. That's a loyal group of people that work together. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, he does get angry. You probably knew that because you saw that on Wall Smashers.
But that's the thing though, and like I said, I'm out here being an independent commentary.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm now out here just saying I have allegiance to this person and that person. No. I'm my own person at the end of the day, and I gotta give respect to your group, Triton. I gotta give respect to what you be building here.
I do respect what you're doing, man. I mean, like, it's hard doing this shit by yourself, you know? Like, you haven't, like...
Same goes for me. I had to build my content from scratch.
I'm going to show you how to put the chat into your live stream. I'm going to show you that out on Saturday, how to do that. Where you show the chat on the live stream for people, because that's how you get more views. People like to see their
No, don't put live chat on your thing. No.
You should have showed me that the other day, like you said you were going to do it.
Sorry. Kind of forgot about
it. Exposed.
I'm trolling.
Exposed. I'll expose myself to you.
Yeah, I need to
Sorry.
find that video. But Triton,
I love that fucking.
What is your view? What's your sub count right now? Is it 200, 300?
429.
420.
I'm not going to suggest anything to you. I just want to make you aware of something, okay? When you hit to 500, you should really consider what you want loyalty badges to be, what the membership goals should be, just to give you an idea. I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to tell you what you should not do, but be prepared because, like I said, if you continue being you, bro, the sky's the limit. But speaking of which, did you hear about Linx in the Keemstar call? I know you guys spoke about earlier in the stream, but
Oh, dude, I've been like, I know bits and pieces what's going on, and to be quite honest with you, dude, I'm just like with her. It's like I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna get shit for saying this, but I used to be part of her community when I first joined here. I joined her community as well. And then after I just saw everything that was going on in there, dude, I just didn't. It disgusted me, you know? Like, before we did the interview, I was planning on leaving the community from what I saw in there. What I saw, you know, what they were what the true colors were, you know? Linx tries to act all nice.
Oh, sorry, continue. I apologize. I didn't mean to.
So, like, when I used to be a part of her community, right? I thought she was nice at first, and I thought it was a welcoming community. But I soon realized she's a horrible person. She's like a female version of Keemstar, and it's now making me sick. I couldn't even finish that low-cal live, bro. I was eating dinner and I was watching that shit, bro. But it was kind of funny watching Boogie get a shit-faced grin about the whole thing.
I just also want to say this. I'm not like the whole Linx versus locale thing. I'm not on any side in that situation. I think both sides, like, I don't trust either side, so it's like, you know, there's no reason for me to even say, oh, who's better, you know, because I feel like Linx is just like everyone else. They'll snake you, stab you in the back when it's useful, and it's like, that's how I treat it, just like everyone else. It's like, I don't want to get too much into it, because I said I didn't want to give attention, I'm not going to, but it's like, that's just my view on it. I just think that situation, it's like everyone in there are just doing fucked up shit to each other, and it's like there's no good moral person. It's like I can't say you're
also,
a good person or you're a good person.
What the fuck? She went on like a couple, and keep in mind this, she's like switching the fucking script all of a sudden. Oh, I hate Keemstar and blah, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden, because like, dude, to me, Huggy, I honestly think she's doing this because she knows that like she's nothing without Keem. I hate to say it, you know, I'm just gonna say it like this, you know, because let's be honest, like when we mentioned the Keemstar stuff on her, that's when she like would change her fucking mood immediately, you know, like to an attack mode, and all of a sudden she's sending him pics. It's fucking gross, you know. Like you talk shit about him for months, and then all of a sudden you're sending him like nudes. Ugh, you know.
Yeah, the thing is that I'm just out here wanting points of view. I'm not
All right.
It's just interesting that you say that Linx is a bad person. And again, I don't want to get you into trouble, and I don't want you to put your foot in your mouth, but that's a very interesting take. I will say that. The thing is that I don't know much about the call. I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I know there were bits and pieces, and then Keem was a little bit weird on Discord main, but like, I don't know.
Was he like?
I'll be right back. Take over the show, guys. I gotta go help my family with something really quick.
All right. I'm gonna take over for a bit. Yeah, you know the whole thing. Like, I see what you mean there, but also though it's just like what I don't understand, or I guess because she was like reeks, but I don't get it, man. I really don't. Because like I know like Keem and Brantley have kind of stated before that like, you know, they like oh my god. Sorry about that.
Oh god, what the fuck? Was that Triton?
My fucking... Oh, that was my family. My like stepbrother's like screaming in the background.
Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, continue please.
Yeah, just don't ask. They're playing video games. Anyways, but yeah, dude, it's like fuck, dude? This is like, it's gross. It's like, I mean, it's just gross to me. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna talk a lot about Ethan Ralph because, to be honest, like I like Ethan Ralph, so I don't really see him in a negative light. I know he's done some shit in the past.
I mean, well, like I said, to each his own when it comes to that. It is what it is.
So what have you kind of kept up with this whole Linx thing? Because like I don't know that much, dude. To be quite honest with you.
To be honest with you, listen, I interviewed Linx. You know what's crazy? So like, I don't know. So a friend of mine. Well, I think me and Triton know this person. A mutual friend of ours named Victor Burns came in and be like, "Hey, Huggy, look what happened with Triton. Triton's in the news, kind of, sort of." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, about our whole thing with.
I am back. Sorry about that.
So, okay. So, when I heard about that, I initially was watching the reaction video. And again, like, I know Triton for a bit, so I know Triton's a little fucking wonky. So I believe the shit. Anyways, what's interesting is, after the interview, people were telling me, how dare you believe Linx? She was lying about... like, Burn the World was like, she was lying on him the whole time, and I'm like,
damn.
Wait, really? I did not. Wait. Burn the World said that?
Burn the World was defending your honor, and I was like,
what?
And
I did not know that, Burn. If that is really true, I do appreciate that, but I did not know that.
Well, here's the thing.
Burn the World.
I was just listen. I'm gonna be totally transparent here. I'm not no snake. I'm a bear. And as a bear, I had fun taking the piss out of you, Triton. I'm sorry. That's who I am. You should know me by now.
I don't mind firing back. Like that's the thing. That's
fine.
What it is. It's content.
That's fine. But listen. But here's the thing. And I'm not trying to make a fight with you. Legitimately speaking, I was having fun just for fun's sake. If you yell at me and say Huggy's this, Huggy's that, you know what? You're giving me content. Okay, so I'll fight you. I'm bored on a Wednesday night. It's fine. So it's whatever. But like, I have no malice towards you. It's you, Triton. But like, Burner was like, no, Linx is lying about you. You didn't get the whole fucking story. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck ever. Like, if I want the full story, I'll get the fucking full story. I'll do what I do.
That's what happened. That's what I did.
But you saying that thing about the community, Silver, it piques my interest about that. And again, yeah. So but that's why I wanted to say Burn defended Triton's honor. Burn will deny
That's
it,
awesome.
but he did. He did. When I was on the
that'd probably be like the one only time that like Burn the World and like Triton.
Make sure you leave a like and welcome Mr. Drew to the stream.
Fuck, it's just. Dude, I mean, like, yeah, the thing is, like, it also, like, dude, I mean, fucking, the thing is, like, before you agree to go on a show, when you want to watch, like, a YouTube video from their channel, right, before you agree, like, Huggy, if, let's say, like, someone offered you to go on their show, right?
Actually, someone is on my Discord right now, but finish your thought, I'm so sorry.
But my thought is, like, what if somebody, like, asked you to go on their show, right? Would you look into their show, like, at least one video before you say, hey, yeah, I'll get back to you on that, you know?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. But
yeah,
you see what I mean, though, right? It's like...
No, where he's not in Huggy, he's in Ravencast. Shout out to Huggy's chat as well. Give Huggy a like too for people in my chat.
Listen, I don't want to leave Mike alone. Mike, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. All
right.
1 second. My guy.
Oh shit! Yo, what's up?
Hi, buddy. What's up,
How's it
buddy?
going, dude? How you been, bro?
Were you thinking I was in my server, or what happened?
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know if you were either in your server. I figured if not, you were up in Triton server. I got banned from Triton server a long time ago,
You did?
or maybe not banned, but I got kicked. I know that because there was
Wait,
a whole.
1 second. One
It
second.
would.
Wait,
Yeah.
1 second. Triton, did you ban Voltage Mike?
What?
Is Mike banned?
No, he
Like-
left on his own. He is not banned.
Okay. No, I'm.
You want me
I'm-
to-
Yeah, what's up?
Does he want to talk to me? I don't mind, but does he want to come on the air?
Yeah. I'll. Do I have permission to give the link?
Yeah, you can invite him. I don't care.
Invite
I don't
him.
mind talking to anyone. He can come talk to me if he wants.
Okay. No. Actually, I'm gonna invite Mike. Go, Mike. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you. Hold on 1 second.
You're good, man.
Hi. I sent you a
Yo.
link to Triton's thing. I don't want you to be by yourself, but would you mind coming to Triton with me? I mean, I'd like to have you on my show, and I'm having.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind talking with him. I wouldn't mind talking with him if he's willing to have me.
I sent you a link. So go if you have the link. Go into waiting. He'll pull you up.
Okay. Okay,
Alright,
thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
No problem. Triton's gonna hi Triton. Mike is gonna come in. To the.
Tell him to go to waiting.
I told him.
I got him.
he-
I'm moving him right now. Give me a second, please.
Already did
Actually,
that.
I think he's got
Mike,
the.
you are on.
Hello.
You can just join at any time.
Hold on.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey.
Mike. Welcome to the stream, Mike. How you doing? It's been a while.
It has been a while, Triton. Thanks for having me on, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you,
Absolutely.
other fellows as well.
Yo.
Yeah, how we all doing tonight, guys?
I'm doing good.
Doing okay. Just doing a chill stream.
Fuck yeah.
Mike, you know what?
Fuck yeah.
Mike, you know what you just reminded me just now?
Yeah, what's up?
What the fuck is the guy's name? Do you talk to Brick at all? Like King Brick?
Brick from like the fish tank, Brick.
Yeah, like is he dead?
Oh,
Is he like
fish tank.
yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
sorry for cutting you off.
But no, I mean, he seems
I
like a
love
cool
fish
dude.
tank.
Oh, okay, no.
I have a couple of contacts with some fish tank guys I've talked to before. Like I've talked to Bert. I've talked to who do I talked to Missy. I also talked to Vince from season 1. I did an interview with Bert one point on like I was in this fan server. It was like pretty small and I knew the mod. It was back when the server was really small and like we agreed to do like Bert agreed to do an interview. So like it was me and all these other mods just interviewing Bert. It was awesome.
Fuck yeah,
Well-
dude! Bert was the man, bro. From this most recent season, he was the man, bro.
He was the GOAT, man. I fucking would like watch him. Like I never really watched Fish Tank live the seasons before, but Bert made me want to watch it live. Because you
Well-
never knew what this guy was gonna do next.
Well,
True.
by the way, Mike, have you been watching my channel recently? How you liking the stuff? Have you been like keeping up?
So,
like-
Yeah, so in regards to like, I've seen you doing lots of like clip downs of locale live shit. If kind of that's what you're referring to, and
Yeah.
dude, those videos slap, bro. Like, first off, they're really
Wait.
well done. The editing is funny.
Now I know who you are, Teddy. I've seen your clips. I watch your locale clips all the time.
I'm not.
Oh yeah,
I'm
dude.
telling you, man.
It's a hit.
Like it
Teddy?
helps
no,
me.
No, it's
like,
Huggy. No, fuck you. Fucking call me
Okay,
Teddy.
dude.
How dare you?
Dude,
No,
the thing
but-
is, the thing is, bro, like when I watch your content, like it makes it to where I can keep up with the locale shit and not have to watch the whole stream.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like,
I
it's just
can't
because
sit there for 2 fucking hours and listen to Keem and Boogie talk. Like it's just not entertaining. It's,
because like most of it's dog shit, and bro, take it from me, like I still tune into locale a good bit just to see the fucking dumpster fire and shit. But at the same time, there's so much shit in between, bro, where I'm just like, oh god, like who cares, whatever. And then I watch Huggy's video and it just like cuts all that bullshit out. There's all these side shows that I just don't even bother like watching because they took a bunch of Discord members and then gave them their own fucking TV show. But then Huggy comes in, bro. Huggy saves the day by cutting that shit down to the meat and potatoes, bro, and just cut all the bullshit
Traden's
out.
helping with his family or something right now. He'll be back in a second.
But there's this guy named Eric on low count.
Oh god!
Hey, hang on, dude. So what was going on with him? Because I heard that like he scammed Keemstar out of money for Legos.
Oh wait. Okay, I'm premiering. Okay, listen. Inside scoop. I'm premiering a video at 11:30 EST.
Ooh.
Talking about that. Here's the thing about that. If Keemstar is now, we all know how Keemstar is. We may know him intimately. Maybe we know him through whatever, right? But if Keem is giving you money to do something, you should do the thing. You know what I mean? Like you should do it. This dummy, all he had to do was stop motion animation, right? He was getting $500. This cockknocker bought a $200 desk. Who needs a $200 goddamn desk? That's number one. Number two, he has to buy Legos. Legos are not that fucking expensive. I don't give a fuck what you say,
bro.
And then
500. Also, the thing is, like, if he didn't have a camera, he could have bought like a fucking iPhone 11 for like $100 to $200 used, and then just use iMovie. Literally, he could have just used iMovie.
Okay. And then, come to find out, folks, he spent $600 on a 4K 3840 by 6. I forgot my ratio. He bought a 4K monitor for $600, bro.
It's a curved monitor. That's all you got to know. It's a fucking curved monitor, like a 4K curved monitor.
So this motherfucker took like, I'm sorry, but like I've always thought I have never liked Eric. Eric's had the fucking worst mic. Like I know I've gotten shit before because like I was using a Razer headset when I started doing Ravencast before I bought my mic. But Eric's mic was worse than mine. Like his mic was way worse than mine. I can't even stand watching nerds when he's on because he's so fucking annoying.
Bro, like we're talking like 2012 Xbox 360 Mad Cat headset
he's like,
level.
He's like, hey guys, like,
it's just like, dude,
like, bro.
I'm just like,
he went out and bought everybody else $200 mics. Like, you know, even like the people he called, what they're fucking, what he called them, the Voldemorts, you know, like he even bought them fucking mics.
Wait,
and yet, like, he can't go.
Wait, tell me 1 second. My editor said 350. Now, still though, he still spent money on the monitor. Continue, please.
350 on a damn monitor.
Yeah, and like Keemstar fucking bought him a whole new desk and shit like that. Like it was a whole weird kind of situation. Dude, like my hot take, bro. Here's my hot take about Eric. Right, is that we can 100% hold him accountable, but only to a certain degree because, bro, this guy is just so severely autistic. It's kind of sad. It is kind of sad, bro.
Wait, first of all, I'm gonna make this fucking point, okay? And then again, I'm not bragging. This is facts. I did a donation goal for a graphics card. I want to see if the community was willing to give me a graphics card, right? I worked hard. I worked hard with streams and whatnot. I got the donation, right, because of Salvo and other people being so blessing to donate that to me. You know what I fucking did, guys? I bought the fucking thing. I took pictures of the fucking thing. I took pictures of it inside my fucking PC case. Guys, thank you. I appreciate it. I love it. Salvo said, you deserve it, Huggy. Thank you, Huggy. My point is, guys, if someone gives you money for something, you do it. You either buy the thing or you do it.
Technically, Keemstar could take action against him because he'd say that, like, oh, he took like he took money from the company and used it for personal gain when it was supposed to be used for something within the company, he could technically go after him for that.
Well, he said that yesterday, and they were talking about it on the stream earlier today. I didn't tune into the full thing, so I don't know how it played out. But yesterday, that's literally the point that it came to, and I was surprised to hear it. Where Keemstar said, "You know what, Eric? At this point, I would just like the money back. You can go ahead and just send me the money back." And Eric's like, "Oh, okay, all right." And I was like, "Whoa, dude! Like,
Bro,
I didn't think it would actually." And then that's when Eric's mom got on the fucking headset and the mic and shit, bro. And she was like, "You can't get the money back because I don't get paid until the 30th or whatever." And they're like, "Well, okay, well, where was the money?" So then the money's like blown through. Like, what did he spend it on? It was just weird because yesterday's stream, Eric had this like weird vibe the whole time where it seemed like there was this shadow over him, like he did something wrong and he was in trouble. And maybe it was just buying the monitor. All right, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just bought some expensive technology that he wasn't supposed to, but the other more nefarious subplots have been emerging themselves where maybe he's throwing some of that money at Zayzud's OnlyFans. I don't fucking know what's going on, bro. The lore is really deep on this one, bro.
The crazy thing is he's like a simp for Zazu, but it's funny how like I find it hilarious when him and Glammy get into fights.
True.
They're like, "Fuck you, Eric!" And they'll be like, "You fucking whore!" Like, Eric, you have no ground to stand. Tristan, welcome to the stream. Wait, Trident, you're back. So
yeah,
let's go back to this. So Mike, what is your history with Trident? Because I don't know. I don't know the lore between Voltage, Mike, and Trident.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll try to remember. Like, no, not really. To be honest, aside from some minor, maybe like I think the only like quote unquote beef, which is not even really beef, is just that I made a few comments when like Triton, I think it was Triton versus Huggy on Flatley's channel or some shit like that, like last summer. I don't even know.
Oh yeah,
dude.
when I became Hollywood Huggy, and I was like, and people were like, yeah, Huggy's gonna come with the fucking steel chair like Hollywood Hogan back in 1998. And that's how I got the name Hollywood Huggy.
You know what I say this too? It's like I don't give a fuck about comments a year ago, so it's like I'm not mad anymore. I'm not gonna hold a grudge against that. I've even forgot what you said, to be honest.
We're having fun. Stop being so uptight. We're having fun. I know you don't give a fuck. Have fun. Laugh about it. Ha ha ha. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, it's like, but I just thought, like, what did you even say? Because I don't even remember.
I don't know what I said. I think I was just saying like Triton's acting like a bitch, just some surface level shit that was just
oh yeah,
regular
like Triton is sometimes.
To be fair, in that entire situation, everyone was acting like a little bitch.
Yeah, to be fair, in that situation, it wasn't just me. Like, I was acting like a bitch because I felt like everyone in that situation was acting like a bitch too. So I was kind of just trying to. It was basically just a dick measuring contest. The whole beef was basically.
Bro.
Your dick?
No, I'm not gay. Fuck. Glitch, you take it too literally.
Act like a bigger dick, dude.
Oh, I mean, I was basically I was just pissed because I acted like a dick. So like, you know what? I'll act like a bigger. Yeah, basically, that's what it was. I was like, you know what? Let me just act like a bigger dick.
I just wanted to know because, like, I don't know anything about this Voltage mic.
Like I was about to elaborate because I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong, but wasn't this the beef that like Doug, like the Dragon Kobu, whatever his name is, from the Now Recording kind of side of the internet, and he was in a server with Triton? I could be wrong. It could have been a different beat. I think it was Triton and him were in a server, and then Flatley was live, so then he jumped in there to be like, yo, Triton, let's talk about this. And then that's when Doug spurred the fuck out and started screaming. He's like, fuck you, Flatley. Like, that was insane.
I'm no longer cool with Doug, and I'm not interested in being cool with Doug again.
Got you, man.
For 1 second, wait. Let me clarify.
Hang on.
What you're talking about was when Dan 240p and Doug were in Triton.
Oh, Dan 240p. Yes, Huggy. Thank you for correcting me. That's what I was talking about.
I don't know any of these names.
But no, you know Dan. You know Dan.
No, I know. Oh, Dan. Oh, you're talking about Dan. I thought you were talking about a different. Well, the thing is, if I would have said that, then Triton would have been like, "Oh, no, that's not a different Dan." Silver.
Wait.
Oh no, but yeah, no. Dan 240p is our armed forces general. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so would I too. So, but don't worry. Eventually, like in a year, you'll know like all this stuff. It takes time.
1 second, guys.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm like kind of remembering now. Like I think the only reason I ever had like somewhat of a pseudo beef with Triton was just because I remember Triton going hard against Badwick, and it got to the point where Badwick was like actually getting upset about it on Twitter.
No,
so I kind of felt bad for Badwick. It was something like that. I don't know.
Which me and Badwick don't even have beef, and he showed up. He showed up to my one of my phone streams the other night. So I think that's all on one.
Yeah, the only one he really has any real beef with right now is Flatley. That's because he's a.
It's not even It's not even personal beef. I even talked to Flatley about it. I was like, "Hey, I don't hate you personally. I just don't like the way you do your content." And he's like, "That's fine." So it's like I don't think it's like a personal. Like we're not at each other's throats. I just don't agree with his content. And
it's like an agree to disagree.
Yeah, it's agree to disagree. Like,
but
it's like he thinks that I'm wrong about what I think about his content, and he's perfectly allowed to think that. But I personally think I'm right, and I don't like his content, and I don't like the dog piles and shit he does. But hey, like he's gonna do it regardless of what I'm gonna say. So it's like I'm not gonna make it a 2 point. But that's just my like personal opinion.
Morally, his content's wrong.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, gentlemen. Here's the thing. I just want to finish. I want to put up that situation that Voltage Mike brought up. All that happened was, Flatley was saying, "Hey Dan, are you gonna go play? Are you gonna go fight Huggy?" And then like, he got mad, and then like Doug got defensive.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, but that happened. That happened the month before like my beef with Flatley. I didn't get mad over that. That's not like why me and Flatley fell out.
That's fine. But that's fine. But what I'm trying to say to you, gentlemen, is like when it comes to these nonsensical feuds, people think oh Huggy, you have to go and confront Dan.
You have to take a side. You have to confront them.
I don't have to do shit.
Yeah, you don't have to do jack shit. Exactly.
Yeah, and like, why do they want to feel like? Why does everybody feel like you need to get involved in other people's drama like all the time? You know, it's like maybe.
But you know what the funny thing is, I didn't want. I said to Flatley, I don't want to fight Dan. I don't give a fuck about it. He does nothing for me. So like when when Dan bowed out of the fight, I came into Flatley's stream, and all I said was, "Hey, tell me what happened." And people were like, "Huggy, you ran, Huggy, you ran, Huggy, you ran." And I'm like, how did I run? I said I never wanted to do the fight. And then guess what happened? Dan came in, he tried to fight me. I did whatever, and then Slug came in and he ran away. But like I said, Voltage Mike is a cool customer, a great content creator when he does stream, and I fully endorse him and his content. So there you go.
Hey, Voltage Mike, your name sounds like you should be like a name of a beer or like an energy drink. That's what I'm thinking.
I've been on Voltage Mike streams before, and I had fun on these streams. I felt like those were good shows we've done together. So it's like I wouldn't really have to disagree with Huggy. Like I think Mike is a chill streamer to go on and chill with and shoot shit with.
Yeah, like I said, I've been on Mike's stuff way before too. I think it's great too. I think it's a great place to be at. But Silver, what did you so you don't like Eric from Local Live, or do you feel bad about him? Like which is
dude? Here's my stance with him, right? Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Glammy or fucking Zazu, so I would rather not watch any of them. Also, the thing about Wonder Woman, I actually used to be friends with Wonder Woman. A bit before she joined Loco. Yeah. I met Wonder Woman when she was in Grace's server before she went on Loco. Like, me and Wonder Woman used to be kind of cool. Like, we used to talk sometimes.
Hey, sorry to interject real quick. I was just going to say I'm going to hop off the panel now. Thank y'all for having me up for a little bit.
It was nice meeting you, dude.
And you're welcome. And you're always welcome back. And I'll be live later tonight, too.
Thank you, brother.
Be here all night, so just let me know. But yeah, you take care, man.
Hey, Voltage Mike, before you go, I got to say, man, like, your name sounds like a cool energy drink. Or like a...
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, Voltage Mike, I can see that. You gotta take that and, like, run with it for a brand, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You already know I'm capitalizing every way I can, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Tristan, timing.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Oh, good night. Oh yeah, man. No, I feel you. It's like, what's the point? Oh, I dropped my fucking phone.
I am perfect with timing.
No, that was terrible timing.
No, but I mean, like, it's hard for me to like be. I mean, I guess just like in this situation, because like at the end of the day, like fuck Keemstar, you know.
A good name, so that's why
But
I did that.
I think though, if someone gives you money, it's like that whole like. Wasn't there a thing with Netflix recently where like someone did this something similar? They got like a shit ton of money and they like spent it all on like bullshit instead of like actually making a show.
That sounds dumb as fuck.
That actually happened. Like someone was gonna make like Netflix gave money to a guy who was gonna make a show, and then he took the money and ran and bought a shit ton of stuff with the money.
That's funny as hell.
Sounds like him spending money like he should.
Then again, it would have probably been woke as shit, so he probably made a better idea rather than subjecting viewers to that shit.
What I understand is Eric not getting paid. Is he not like a host? Or he's getting paid, or is he just like? I'm so confused about that.
He didn't have a paycheck.
Then why the fuck is he on the show then?
Because he has no friends.
Which Eric
that
are
is
you
an
talking
excellent
about?
answer.
Are you talking about fake Eric or a different Eric?
Local Eric.
Oh, well, I don't really know, because I'm not going to lie, I don't pay attention to local live, because I really don't like it, so I just kind of stay away from that personally.
Oh, I thought you stayed away from other reasons.
I got. Hey, Huggy.
I stay away from it because I just don't like the people on it.
Yes.
I'm not a teddy bear.
I fucking hate you so much right now. I fucking hate you.
I did exactly what I wanted to do, Brett.
You are
epic
great.
name.
You're already on my shit list. No, man, but
who's shit list am I in?
Monokuma appears.
Alright, enough with no soundboards on stream. I told you that. Please stop. Thank you.
Yeah, like $500. Yeah, so like, I mean, dude, what I don't understand though is like, how come he took the money and then used it for other things? And I don't understand that, dude. Like, you get all this fucking money, that and like, why $500 for fucking Legos? Like, that should have already been like a red flag for Keem. Like, who the fuck is spending $500 on Legos?
Collectors.
Like, at most,
People
like
Legos.
At most, if you're doing a stop motion animation, you're not gonna need like $500 for Legos. Now, I can understand
what you're buying. There was actually a limited edition Titanic, a reconstruction of Lego that was like $500.
Yeah, but I doubt he's using that for locale though. He's probably just gonna buy they probably thought he was just gonna buy like a couple of sets, right? You know, like maybe $200 on set Lego sets or something.
Damn,
So you're basically saying that like so you're saying Eric doesn't have a job and his mom was trying to pay the money and she can't. So like, what are they gonna do now?
Whatever
they need to get a fucking. They need to get a job. Go on Social Security. There's a lot of different.
I think he's already on Social Security.
He can find a different job.
He's not getting paid. So hey, Huggy.
Yes, sir.
So what? So you're saying earlier that like his mom was trying to like give back the money to Keem, like the $500 that he like for the Legos that he spent on himself.
Essentially, yes.
What the fuck?
Yes. So like, but she didn't know how much Keem gave. So but like I said, I don't want to like kill the content for me, but he was a sad panda, folks, and he was beside himself. The retard bought a monitor. Is so infatuated with a lady that has an OnlyFans and has a boyfriend.
Oh no! Also, let's not mention she has like the least like interesting personality to me. Like, dude, Like she's just like she's so fucking annoying. It's like the constant arguing with everybody, the constant this and that. It's like the hostile, bro. It's so fucking hostile. It's not even like it's not entertaining. It's just annoying. It's like watching a fucking and she's like an e-thought, bro.
But here's the thing, so
who are we talking about again?
Talking about Azus, like aka purple haired Linx.
But here's the thing, Silver.
You mean Hello Kitty?
Yeah, Hello Kitty.
But here's the thing, Silver. People that are good at interviewing, are good at being personable, can bring out the best of people, even though if they're really shitty. So if I was to interview Zay 101, nothing about local life, but just talk about her life or whatnot, and just who she is as a person.
That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do, man. I had a plan to do this shit.
That's the thing. That's the thing is no one really cares because all she's known for is the local life shit. So it's like my audience is not going to watch us going over a personal life.
For
and that's
commentary.
Why they do that.
No, you
because let's say we're in the commentary. We're like people don't want to talk about like someone drawing art. It's like that's the thing that may be cool, but it's like that's not what my audience wants.
Okay, but
and I even told her like
Trident, let him talk.
Oh, I didn't know he was talking. My bad.
Fucking Trident. I'm not talking about your goddamn content. I'm talking about me. Me. If I could have my show, I bet you people will be fascinated with wanting to hear it because I'm doing the interview. Okay? Because I'm good at this shit. I've been good at this shit. Okay? Not to toot my own horn. But like people say people could say, oh, this person is a bad person. A great interviewer can make a shitty person into a relevant person. Always keep that in mind, Triton. If you ever interview
that's what I felt like I've done that with and I even think like my Iron interviews, like no one really knows who Iron Wolf Spirit was, but a lot of my audience watched the interview because it was entertaining.
Yeah, but I mean, like what I said before, like when we did the interview, I definitely think we should have focused on like not just the Keemstar stuff because like that's why she got offensive and like attacked us.
That's the thing. That's not my fault. That's all her content's for. That's all people know her for. And that's the thing. It's like you could disagree with me all you want. Like you don't like just because I disagree, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. But it's like that's the thing. It's like my perspective is it's like I want to interview someone what they're known for too, like what I know them for. I don't know all of her personal life. I don't know all of that, and I don't really care about that stuff. I care about what stuff's going on. And I even told her it's like, hey, I mean, I don't even want to rehash it, but it's like I said, hey, like I'm not trying to get into it, but it's just saying like, when I interview someone, I ask the relevant questions of what I know about them.
I got you.
And and I'm not gonna lie, I'll criticize myself. What I should have done, like what I did with Percy Cassidy and Ethan Ralph after the Linx interview, was send her the document and make sure she was okay with the questions. Because that's what I actually did after the interview. I sent the document to Percy Cassidy. He looked over the questions. He's like, yeah, all this is good for the show. I did the same thing with Ethan Ralph. He looked at the questions, made sure there ain't anything he didn't want to talk about. And I feel like if I do that, the interviews would go more better. It just all I need to get better at is communication, and that's really it. Because I feel like if I communicated behind the scenes of what she wanted, it could have worked out.
I mean, that's fair enough.
And that's a criticism to myself because I felt like, I should have sent it to her, be like, hey, here's what we have on here. And she should have, I should have had her look over it and see the questions just to make sure, like, she was okay with it. Because apparently, like, but that's the thing, like, she kept flip-flopping. She was like, oh, I'm not okay with the questions. Oh, wait, I was okay with the questions. It's not about the questions. It's the tech issues. Like, so I don't really know what her issue really is, and I don't even have personal beef because my whole thing with her is tech issues. That's it. It's no personal shit. So it's like I don't know why she hates me over tech issues that much, but it's like she's allowed to. It's yeah. Hold on. I got mute a minute. I'm back.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Well, fellas, I'm gonna dip on out because I'm gonna go over the Keemstar call where he was being a gooner. So I'll talk to you later. All right, guys. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. That was fun. I enjoyed it. But it's time to go over the Linx call. Is everyone excited? I'm excited. You're excited. I'm excited. Let's have some fun. Yay. All right. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Okay, let me go back a little bit. This is 5 seconds. So, let me see if I could, let me see if I could, show my, there you go. Jeremy Green. Eric used to pay for porn. Nothing would surprise me. Green. Wait, is it green? Yeah, nothing would surprise me on that. But speaking of sex, we shall go over the this call right here. 1 second. So did DMs are like, hey, Lord Rush just hit me up. It's not him. Some clown is harming him, framing him. Sorry that happened to you. Will not wish that on anyone. And I think you know him well enough that he would not do anything like that. It's not his style at all. 1 second. Okay. 1 second. Then it writes, I understand that I understand. Thank you for letting me know. I did say I have no idea who it is. Pretty sure it's the ex framing him. Honestly. Yeah, who the F would ever have something like that? That's who leaked. Only one blink over Discord. Either way, it's sick and twisted. This is why I didn't. This is this is why I. Let me see if I could get this. 1 second. There you go. This is why I did that video outing him and abuse from the last 5 years and everything he has done. Him showing up trying to break in during that stream is proof enough he go far enough to do this. I'm waiting on more information. Okay. Well, glass half full. At least it's a good photo. I hate you, but you need help. Hit me up. You still Photoshop that I know you. Good work. I actually don't. I actually didn't. Oh, well, you know what's fucked up? I hate you too, but I do miss it. I appreciate it. On the bright side, at least I'm beating the flat chest allegations. Okay.
What up, girl?
Oh my god, it's actually you.
Okay, and then you have Keeman and the Qual. I might have to um bump up the volume. Let me see here, Booyakasha. Perfect.
What's going on?
I really do miss you.
Okay. Be honest. You know, I'm content and it was good for the show. I was willing to do absolutely anything for you and I looked up to you like you were my one shot in life. I really thought I was going to make you proud. When I baited Becky with that lewd picture, that was hilarious. I'm not going to say anything about this though. Cross my heart. I just miss it and I'm glad to know the feeling's mutual. Yeah, maybe, but I looked at you and what?
I'm drunk.
Miss you too.
I'm drunk for the first time. My mom would not approve.
We blocked your order. Actually, I saw it came one when I blocked it. Yeah, I tried to cut the order. Refunded, I swear. Let's continue.
Dude, okay, listen, alright? Anything we say is between us, okay? Chill the fuck out for a second. Don't be leaking anything we talk about, alright? But I'm on Addy. And I'm drinking. So I'm fucked up too. So this could just be our fuck up moment, alright? Let's chill out.
Oh my god. Yeah, I look like a mess. I can't believe you tried to refund that. That's so mean.
Dude, that's exactly what you would do. If you were me and you saw Keemstar was trying to get a hoodie, because what happened is Bob Wolf runs the store and he's like, bro, Linx is trying to get a hoodie. I go, block it, refund it. Like, you know, you do the same thing.
I would. I would 100% do the same.
Okay, so you and the boyfriend breaking up, I was told was a meme, and I haven't paid attention to any of it. So you got to understand all the stuff going on in your life. I know nothing. Tell me the tea.
Oh boy. So the main, like, actual breaking point was he fell for a Local Live troll who catfished him, and he was sending them photos of, like, him fucking dildos and shit. Like, it's insane. And then, like, he was a freeloader, right? So he would sit here and he would just play video games all day, and it got to a point where I would go to sleep, and that's when, I would go to sleep and he would wake up, and then when I woke up, he went to sleep. So, like, we weren't even, like, having a relationship or anything. And he had essentially been raping me for the last 5 years because I never wanted to have sex, and if I didn't have sex with him, he would beat me. So I never, like, opened up about it, right? And I stayed with him.
Why didn't you tell me this right away? Okay, first of all,
I was stuck.
You are a very attractive girl, and you could be hotter if you had money. Literally, the only reason why.
I don't know. Have you not seen my recent Twitter post? It is blowing up because I'm.
You could be hotter if you have money. That's what you look like. Keem says when someone confides in that they were raped and fucked against their will. You will be hotter if you have money. Okay. This is a 3-hour fucking conversation. Jesus Christ. Listen. If people look, I will give. If people wanna come in and have fun, let's see if I could get this channel. It's private. No. One second. No, not this one. Where's my channel? Yeah, I'll create an invite. Can I create an invite and then paste it? I mean, let's continue.
Even RTU simped on it.
Wait, Sammy.
I got you. Hold on.
Sammy. You could be like smoking hot. Like, dude, when I met Brantley, she wasn't looking that hot, bro. I had to fucking dial her up. Now she looks like a fucking 11, 15. Brantley's like smoking.
Brantley is
Brantley was ugly when I met her, so I just fixed her up like she a doll, and now she's smoking. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, isn't that what Boogie also does too? Like, dresses Dad's number 2 like a Lolita doll and whatnot. I'm just saying. But let's continue.
hot. I won't lie.
Question: do you guys want me to 1.5 speed this shit, or yeah, do you guys want me to speed this up? Let me know in the chat. Also, if people want to come in and have a gay old time listening and poking fun of this, you are more than welcome to come in. You let me know, and then I'll make the dreams happen, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go.
Dude, there isn't a single girl that we meet that isn't just melting. Oh, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe RTU commented on it. I was like, you're a fucking retard. And the cherry on top is that he's on vacation with his wife right now, and he commented on it.
Girl, your hair greasy as hell.
I just got out of the shower. I literally just got out of the shower.
So it's wet.
Yeah, I was trying to sober myself
I thought maybe I broke up your week of depression.
That too. I've been going through it. My grandfather, they're suspecting that he has heart failure, and we've been dealing with that. We just got an eviction notice, and I'm trying to go against it, and it's been a nightmare over here. But that's the photo. That was me yesterday. My hair's still kind of curly.
Where did you send that?
I sent it to your Twitter, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I could have sent it on here. I didn't even think of that.
Oh my god, the tits are real. What the fuck? There's no way. You gained weight?
I have. Since losing the boyfriend, I have gained 15 pounds. So the tits are coming back. They are coming back, and I'm in my baddie era.
Nice. Well, good for you. Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
He's out of the house. He's gone.
He's gone. The police are looking into him. They are actually about to nail him for child porn because he had my nudes on his phone and his ex's nudes, and his ex was 14 at the time, and he still had her nudes on his phone. So they're nailing him for that.
Why were you with this loser in the first place?
I have a overwhelming fear of being alone, so that's essentially the only reason.
Okay, one, you have access to like one of the, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but one of the most powerful people in the goddamn entertainment industry, and you live like an hour away from me.
That is true.
And you were like my assistant at one point. Like, you didn't think like, hey, maybe I should just convince Keem to do Captain Save-A-Ho?
I wasn't admitting it to myself at that point. I was kind of like, this is normal. I kept it very secret. It wasn't until we were in BC a lot in Discord after everything that happened between us. I went through a really bad depression, so I kind of just sat in Discord all day because I didn't like sitting alone. And people around me were like, why is he talking to you like that? Why is he treating you like that? Like, on one of the streams, I had bought him alcohol, and I was paying for everything myself. And I bought him, like, an assortment of alcohol. And I bought him White Claw, and he's like, why'd you get me the peach flavor instead of raspberry or some shit? And I was like, why don't you make your own money and buy your own alcohol? And he snapped at me, and he, like, went to hit me on stream. And then it just became this whole thing of, like, it was crystal clear. And, like, I have, like, videos of, like, him hitting me. I have all this. I'm not dropping it because it's not content. It's just good for me to look back and be like, okay, this is why I left. But it was really bad. If I didn't have sex with him twice a day, he would, like, punch me in the face. Like, it was bad. I never got to that point constantly because I would just give it up. And
I'm laughing because what a fucking loser.
I guess so.
Fucking loser.
The whole thing.
No way. Keem is like, you live an hour away from me. Why don't I just come in and why do you think of me save you? Like, bro, what? And I think, like, when I hear the word assistant, I assume Brantley. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Keem wants a harem of assistants to be all on his cock. It's like, I know Keem has it in him to be nice, I do, but I don't know, it just feels like there will be alternative motives with him helping Linx out during this really trying time. But again, he's on Addies and he's fucked. He just blazed at the moment. While he's talking to Linx, who's also, I think, tipsy as well too. So this is a fascinating conversation. And if she's not drunk or under the influence while recording this masterclass work.
I would never want to fuck anyone that didn't want to fuck me. That's not, like, how do you even get hard? Like, I don't get that. I don't get the whole rapey guy vibe.
Yeah. And he, like, I thought I had to be a savior during this whole transitioning thing, but I was so disgusted by it, dude. I was so disgusted. It was so disgusting.
Yeah, because he basically went down the rabbit hole of looking at, you know, the anime or whatever, the fucking cartoon bullshit, and it just gets worse and worse, and all those people turn into fucking weirdos.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it just... And he would do chores around the house, but only if my grandfather paid him. Like, it was bad. It was bad.
Is your grandpa glad he's gone?
100%. He wouldn't admit that he hated him until he was gone, and then he's like, no, he was a low-life bum. Like, there's so much about it. It's crazy.
How bad did the nudes getting leaked, like, did that fuck you up, or?
Yes and no. I mean, I'm drinking for the first time in my life in 21 years, even though I've been, like, dead set against it my whole life. So I guess I can't lie. Yes, it is. But not because the picture is out there. It's just, like, I feel so powerless. Like, I have no control.
You feel betrayed?
Yeah.
So you sent that to him?
I sent it to him, I think, last year. So it's in our, like, Discord DM somewhere, and I sent it to him last year.
When you were about to send me your boobies, I was like, I want to see them, but I don't want to see them, because, like, then somehow it's going to get leaked, and then it's going to be Keemstar leaked her boobies. And I want to see them, but no, I don't want to see them.
He called them boobies. That's precious. Like, I don't want to see him. I do want to see him. But I want to see him? I don't want to see him. I don't want to get into trouble, bro. All you need to do is just be like, send it to me. Okay. And delete it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Why are you so mad? It's only a game. Like, whatever. Because remember something, she's giving you the pictures. It'll be a whole different thing if you kept them on your phone and you got it leaked out. Just delete it. See it, do a little chutzpah, jerk the gherking and then delete the thing. It's simple. It's simple, but people don't make it simple.
I'm like, Brantley, should I get Linx's boobies? And she's like, yeah.
I think Brantley's co-signing to this. Oh, God. I don't know, like, again, I don't know the relationship between Brantley and Keem. I don't know how strong it is. I don't know if it's like an open relationship like Bridget and Mike, or like, so I'm not sure how it goes, but like, I mean, when your girl says it's okay to look at boobies, then I guess you got the right one.
And I was literally just laughing this whole time because I'm like, bro, I'm about to cross that line. I'm about to go into the danger zone.
Oh God. I was like, is he for real? Because like I'm at a point like I don't care. They're just boobies. I'm tired of the allegations of me being flat chested. I'm tired of it. They're just boobies. Oh, it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
Yeah. So, dude, what is going on with the whole like anti-LCU fucking like what's? I don't really know. Like, I really don't pay attention.
Do you want me to be completely honest with you? I knew that if I kept creating drama, eventually you would have to reach back out to me, and we might be able to, at the very least, amend bridges. However, I also knew doing the little things I was doing behind the scenes was making you content, and one way or another, eventually you would notice that. Like, Tina and Becky texting me behind your back. They were stupid for that, but that was content. You made content out of it, did you not, when I leaked it?
True.
I don't know if Control-Alt-Della still works for you. She's commenting on my shit. But, like, these people are staying in the relevance of both of us. Plus, I, like, convinced Grace to continue on, like, with talking about you. And I actually convinced her to go to fat camp. And that's why I leaked those numbers to her, because I knew that she would call and, like, start that whole fight with Savage. That made you content.
But the thing is that wasn't content. Like, we truly hated all that.
What part? Grace?
Yeah, Grace coming, Grace constantly talking about us. We should figure out, like, talk about someone else, anyone else.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I won't bait her anymore.
Because it's like, it's truly like, dude, we really want nothing to do with Grace. And you, too, to be honest. We want to do our own thing, and it's like, dude, like, it's one thing to, like, make videos and, like, constantly be talking about us and being obsessed with us. It's like, whatever, it's a free internet, do what you want. But it's another thing when she came, it was like,
yeah.
It's kind of like your boyfriend leaking the nudes. Like, that feeling of, like, dude, come on. It's not the same thing, but it's the same feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't see how it would be like that. I just, in my head, like, me baiting Becky into talking about me, about the lewd photo, I was like, that's going to be great content for them. I tried, I don't know. I just wanted to show you, despite me being out of the universe, how valuable I was. Even if you wanted to keep me at arm's reach and made it seem like we weren't connected, but we were, like...
Thanks, I've always knew you were valuable. You have a true talent. Like, I can mold you into anything. But you're so obsessed with causing, like, problems, like, for the company and causing problems for me. That's how it fell apart. Like, when you were saying, like, when you were starting that rumor that, Becky has dirt on me or whatever, it was like, what the fuck? She's my assistant. Like,
I wish you would believe me when I tell you that people twisted that and lied to you. I didn't say that. I just said it feels like there's something like that going on because she's getting away with murder. But yeah. I do understand, like, you're such a busy man that it's hard to even sit there and, like, actually trust someone you don't really know, right? So it's fair, and I get it, and I'm sorry. I wish things would have went differently, or if we parted, it would have been amicable.
Yeah, and then the whole thing of, like, bombing Meta PC, like, that was bad. Like, when you kept hitting them up, and you're like, no, you can just send it to me.
I only called them once.
Huh?
I only called them once. I can show you my call log. I swear on my mom's life, I only called them once.
It had to have been your fans calling them, because they started getting spammed.
I didn't tell anyone to call them. That's so weird.
They must have just did it based on, like, the things you were saying. But anyhow, that eventually got resolved, but you know, it's just like stupid little stuff that fucks with business, you know? I can't have someone thinking out there that there's some like horrible video on me and that's why I won't fire Becky. Like, that's so bad for business. And yeah, I get it. Like, maybe you were making a joke and they fucking ran with it, but in that moment, you had to be smarter. And then, like, at some point, you were like giving away the passwords on the accounts we made and shit. You did a lot of bad stuff. Do you understand how much bad stuff you've done?
Why didn't you turn that into content? I was baiting you to turn it into content. I was trying to help.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I really was.
I can use that excuse when I called Alex the N-word like 15 years ago. I was just trying to make content.
Oh my god.
But,
oh my goodness.
What are you gonna do? So what's the plan now?
I haven't been single in a long time, so I'm just fucking around finding out. I don't know, maybe I'll go hook up with some people and like actually come during sex. That'd be nice. Sorry, TMI. Wow. I am joking on alcohol. I'm gonna try.
Makes you a little forward and horny.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna hope that we can stay in this place. I don't know, it's been crazy. I've been enjoying just making statues on stream and hanging out with people, but it always circles back to LCU because people come in my chat and be like, hey, what do you think about Becky? And like, I try not to comment on it unless it's specifically relevant to me, like when Becky said I pegged my boyfriend the other day.
Wait, what are you drinking? What alcohol are you drinking?
Whiskey?
Holy shit, did you drink half the bottle?
Oh, I guess so. I'm drinking it with Gatorade.
My God.
I'm out of it. I'm really out of it. So you're getting honest me.
She drank half a bottle of fucking Crown and she does not drink.
I've never drank it before, no.
That reminds me of Brantley. The first time I met Brantley, she drank a whole fucking bottle of vodka or some shit. It was crazy.
Brantley, we're
like, is this
alike.
what you're supposed to do? I'm like, no. That's insane.
Oh boy. So what you're saying is I'm fucked. Nice.
Yeah, you're pretty fucked. You probably should not drink anymore.
I'll put it away. Maybe I'll grab a water. Oh man.
But I can tell you for a fact Lord Rush did not do that. If you could do me a favor and clear his name.
I did. In the comments of it, I said, I don't think it was Lord Rush at all. I think it's someone framing him. If you go in the comments and in the actual post, I said, I don't have proof it's anyone. I don't know who it actually is. They're claiming to be Lord Rush. But next time I stream, I am going to talk more about it, and I'm going to go more into details about how you and Lord Rush both reached out and said that it wasn't him.
Dude, he's just like, he's a dick, and he'll say slurs and shit like that. We know him well enough.
Yeah.
But he's such a gentleman, he would never, like, you know, when it comes to women and stuff, like, you know, him and Becky hate each other, right?
Oh, yeah.
They had like a good 30-minute talk, hour talk or something at Fat Camp, and just like, you know, it was real cordial and nice. You know, like, he is such a gentleman, he would never.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll make sure to say that in the morning. I was going to go live, but I feel like that's a mistake, so I've just been sitting here laying in bed.
Do not.
I don't.
Get your channel banned. You'll do or say something.
I would 100% flash the camera right now.
I know you would. I was close to seeing those tatties. I know you would. Don't do that.
Oh. I just can't believe everything that has happened. Like, that's 5 years. And during COVID that I was with him for. And now I'm just in bed alone every night while my grandfather's slowly withering away.
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to be good. You know, you can focus on your own shit. You don't have to deal with any of the controlled bullshit that you were dealing with. And you can be free, you know? If I were you, the manipulative move I would do is I would pull a whole 180. I would be good girl Linx and say, a lot of this stuff was my boyfriend. My controlling psycho boyfriend told me that Becky has a compromising video on Keemstar.
That would work.
My controlling psycho boyfriend was obsessed with destroying the LCU.
You're right.
Jealous.
He's the only reason I took the Queen's job. He pushed me into it, which is funny. And on stream, I actually, me and Morningstar or Deluminator, whatever, we were covering one of the appearances with us, and I actually mentioned how in the video you can see I'm being yelled at, and my boyfriend yelled at me while I was live on Queens because I had to illuminate, or not Queens, Rewind, because I had to illuminate full screen because he was talking, and he got jealous. Oh,
do you know how retarded you are?
Very retarded.
Right now, you'd be getting a $7,000 a month paycheck if you were on Queens.
Right now, I would be working for free for you because that's how willing I was to help you build this empire.
Yeah, but you quit Queens.
I quit the fact that Becky wouldn't shut up about my disability and it wouldn't be fixed.
Yeah, but why would you need your disability if you're getting $7,000 a month?
Because...
Do you know what that is in Canadian money? That's like $9,000 or some shit.
I don't know. I don't know, like, money isn't my desire. Not really, like, obviously everyone wants money, but, like, it's not my end-all be-all. It's not the thing that I crave.
Yeah, but you need it because you're getting evicted and because of, like, all this other bullshit and, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So That's interesting. You're drunk. You're loose right now. Let's open up a little bit.
Oh no.
What is your desire?
I just want to be safe and have a roof over my head. Cause like, I don't know. You know I'm poor, and I've always had that held over my head that like we could be evicted at any point, or like that we live in government housing. I just want a roof over my head that I can be confident isn't going to be ripped away from me.
You could have easily had that working for me. Easily. That's easy. It's more like, what kind of car are we going to buy? That would have been the concern.
I don't even have a license, to be honest. Yeah.
You never got that passport, did you?
I went to get it. I was going to get it. And then, well, what I honestly was going to do is I was going to surprise you at Fat Camp. And I had everything laid out, and then I saw that Grace was planning it, and I pulled back. But I'm in the midst of getting my passport. It's being shipped to me currently.
Grace and her creepy dad? No. Yeah. But you?
It would have been content, right? It would have been content. It would have been so fucking... If none of you knew, it would have been so good.
I don't think it would have been content. Like, the way you're dreaming in your head, it would not have played that way. What I would have done, though, is I would have let you come in, and I would have talked to you. Like, we'd have a good conversation. And depending on how that conversation went, maybe you would have ended up on a camera or not. I don't know.
I get it. I regret a lot. I did stupid things. I had a pretty fucked up life. I don't know. I'm just trying to do what I think is best.
I had a goal to build an empire, right? You know, and I wanted you next to me to build the empire. But you got distracted by, like, retards in Discord.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way I see it, you know? That's what I kept saying, like, focus on the goal, focus on the goal.
That's the biggest thing, not having him around anymore. The amount of time and money I have just for myself is astronomically different. The fact that I can just take a bath and walk out with my titties out and just lay in bed for hours and not have to worry about him is like, it's such a relief. He was 90% of my problems and I didn't even know. Like 90% of my problems.
Are you trying to give me a chode? What is this description?
No, I was just saying, like, I'm free.
I'm free. Go run out in the snow.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do front forward snow angels, and then my tits are gonna be right in there in the snow angel.
I'm still not convinced on those, but, you know.
Why, do you and Brantley want to see?
I'll ask her. She's sleeping.
She's sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
At this
She's not sleeping, but she's laying in bed, and she's like, nah, you can.
Keem wants to see my titties. I'll take it. You know what? That's the most healing thing that can happen after all this.
Are you sure?
If you want to. You want me to prove?
Is that gonna make you feel better?
Kind of. If you will admit that I have boobies, it'll make me feel better. If you'll admit that they're real, it'll make me feel better.
I will judge them.
That doesn't make me feel better.
You should go into this nervous, because I'm going to judge.
Okay, judge them. Ready?
Yep.
Judge them. There they are. They're real. See?
I'm gonna give it a solid. We'll do 7. Solid 7.
They're only getting bigger too. That's the funny part.
God damn. Wow. I wonder why he would rate Brantley's tits. Jesus Christ. Like, listen to this. It's like he was playing it really cool. Like, he's not getting overly desperate. He's not fiending out. I'll give him that. But, like, bro. Like, I'm just assuming that this was the only thing he showed in this call. But for this to be a 3-hour conversation, there has to be either a lot of dead air, a lot of repeating, or something more raunchy. And I'm interested in seeing what this is.
Because when I gained...
You could get into an 8 if you keep gaining weight.
Into an A? Shut up. Fuck you.
I said 8.
Oh, I thought you said an A, and I was like, wow, fuck you.
Scale from 1 to 10. Move a little bit to your, I believe, right? No, the other way. That thing right on the back wall, you dressed up as that. I remember that.
I did, yeah.
You dressed up as that costume for, what was it, Halloween?
No, for Comic-Con.
No, you dressed up on like one of our shows as Alice in Wonderland.
No, when I dressed up, I was dressed up as a broken trophy for your show.
Then how the fuck did I see you as...
Because I posted on Twitter and I edited me with a knife stabbing Becky in the back.
Oh, okay.
And she didn't like that. She did not like that at all.
That makes sense.
She did not like that at all.
Hey, we let go of Psycho Mom.
Oh, really?
Recently.
Wow.
Yeah, and apparently she's been talking to you, is that true?
Her, no. Her son, yes.
Oh, what's he been saying?
He asked me... Hold on.
He did some fuck shit. She told people to, like, call Roxy's work. And it became a whole thing. Yeah, she got, like, suspended and fired. Like, yeah.
Why do people take this shit IRL? Like, I don't get it.
I have no idea why they take it IRL.
So he just basically asked me why I doxed Psycho Mom, and I explained the situation. And then he said, oh, okay, well, I don't know why they're spinning it. He has me on every social media.
What's the deal with Grace? Are they gonna fucking stop? Because it's like, bro, we really, like, we're not gonna make content with them.
I think they're finally going to. I hope they're going to. It seems like they're going to, because she's going through, like, this whole, like, Adderall, like, fucking drug addiction, essentially, right now. And she's out of it. Like, she's gone insane.
Really?
Yeah. So, the other day, her friend of, like, 8 years, she accused of sexually assaulting her. And then I was on stream with her, and, like, we roasted the shit out of this guy, because he's like Kino Casino reacted to it. I don't know anything about them, but the Andy guy followed me from it. But anyways, it ended up, like, blowing up kind of thing. And this Lalo guy is just a simp. But Grace, well on Adderall, was accusing him of all this shit. And then there's a funny clip that you should watch where he basically admits that he felt her, like, come on the back of his like, neck when she was on top of him. Like, he felt wetness, and that's why he thought he was into her and why he sexually assaulted her. It's this whole thing.
Since this is a private friend conversation,
yeah.
What the fuck has happened to Grace? Like, can we talk for bros for a second? Like,
she was content, but it's gone right down the drain.
No, not just the content. He's getting fugly.
Oh, bro, she's... Ugh, don't even get me started. Have you seen the picture of her in the bikini?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
It's terrible. Like, what? What is when she first came on my show, I was like, damn, that's a
she's
attractive
decent,
girl, right? Bro, she does not look like that anymore.
No.
What the fuck is happening?
Especially since she cut her hair, her nose looks fucking humongous, and the hair's just not doing her any favors, and she never wears makeup anymore, and she just sits, like, slouched, and her stomach just hangs over, and she's not doing good. She's not doing good for herself.
Does she really fuck with her dad?
Behind the
you know
scenes,
her better,
the behind the
better
scenes,
than anyone at this point.
Behind the scenes, she said that she does. She said that she does, but it's not as common as people think. Like, it just happens here and there.
Oh, God.
It's crazy. It's disgustingly crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Imagine you and your grandpa. Exactly.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That is the feeling. Like, what?
Mm-mm. No, thank you. And especially, like, the misogynistic, like, the things that come out of his mouth just do not help the situation.
Oh, woman, I can grab a drink.
Okay. Hi, babies. Come here.
I don't know how you're still friends with her after hearing shit like that.
I'm not friends with her, but we keep getting pulled on streams together.
Because of, like, the RTU and, like, we hate LCU, and it's, like, kind of like a...
You know,
if I were to give you any advice, it would be cut that bitch out.
Oh, trust me.
Maybe it's good for views, but, like, let's say you do have some type of internet shit, like, in the future, right? They're gonna be like, oh, this is the dad fucker's friend. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I told Grace the last time because she, like, scammed me. She was supposed to give me, like, $120 for going on her show, and she never did. And I said, no, that's enough for me. Like, we're not friends anymore. And then yesterday, they pulled her on stream, and I left the stream, and I was like, I'm not doing this with her. Like, I don't want to be associated. But,
she paid you last time, though, right? Like, in the past, right?
She paid me the first time, but not the second time. She paid me the first time just so it would look good, and then the second time she got away with it.
Yeah, because her fucking channels and shit all got banned.
Yeah. Did you have something to do with that?
Yes.
So you really don't hate me that much if you didn't go after me.
No, I wouldn't. Unless you did something, like, crazy.
I appreciate
but, like,
that.
Here's the thing. What she did was, like, way across the line.
Yeah.
Like, doxing us and doing all that shit. Like, that was insane. There's a clip of you and her and Ben, actually. And Ben's like, dude, at Fat Camp, they're going to be destroyed. We're going to end them at Fat Camp.
Yeah,
the funny thing was...
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
She asked me to stream snipe, and I never showed. Because I was like, that's stupid. I just said yes, and then at the end of it, I never showed.
Ben said with his chest that, like, Locale Live and the Locale Live universe will be ended at Fat Camp because Grace is going to stream snipe them and all this stuff. like a week after they said that, all their channels got banned.
Yep, that was funny.
You know, it's like, dude,
Karma.
imagine saying that like publicly to the internet, and then all your shit gets shut down. And
That's
then
embarrassing.
They actually did it on Kick, and then it got so bad where like I had to reach out to like my buddy who owns fucking Kick, and I was like, dude, this bitch drove an RV from fucking New York all the way to Texas to come onto private property, right? And she was saying she never went on private property. She did. She rode a fucking bike
Yeah.
on it.
Once you hit the driveway, you're in private property.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, do you think I want to go fucking ban people? No. But like, you're going so far across the goddamn line. Like, what other option do I have?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The whole thing's so fucking... The fact that she's actually that delusional that she went out of her way to come to you is beyond. It makes no sense.
The thing is, if you would have came, it would have been different. I would have like, all right, let's go over here, let's have a chat, you know. Probably would have broed out. I would have told you you're fucking stupid for fucking coming all the way down to Texas.
My first ever time leaving my home. I would have came all the way for you. I couldn't find a flight fast enough, and then with Grace, I didn't want to like be like doing the same thing she was, or only doing it because she was, and I didn't want it to look that weird. And I wanted nowhere near Ben in real life, nowhere near that.
Dude, you've dealt with your fucking boyfriend. I feel like that guy would actually rape someone.
Yeah.
Like, actually.
Yeah. No doubt about it. He rapes his daughter!
Bro, it's insane. It's insanity.
I can't believe it.
I was watching one of their stream clips, and Ben was telling Grace, he was like, yeah, I feel like you want to go on this road trip with me to fulfill fixing me and your mom's relationship together. And I'm like, he's only saying that because you fuck her. That's the only conclusion to why you're even bringing that up.
Yeah, that's nasty.
So
what
weird.
the fuck? Oh my god. Ew. Yeah, I don't... Ew. I'm supposed to be doing IRL content with Ruby and Ava in June.
Ruby's retarded.
I love
like,
her
actually.
though.
She's like typing on like statistic and all this other stuff because like Becky shaved her head. But like, obviously I talked to her before that. Like, duh. Like, of course. Like, that didn't happen in real time. It was like, okay, you want back in the LCU, you want back on Queens, you didn't show up to Fat Camp. What kind of punishment you were going to do? It's fucking Becky's idea.
Y'all remember when I was evil for suggesting that?
No, I actually don't remember that.
I suggested it on Rewind when you told me to pick her punishment, and then Xylee was like, no, that's evil, you can't do that. And I'm like, come on, it would be fun. And Xylee shot it down. I said that, and then I said eating like bugs and crickets and stuff. Because I want to see that fucking fat-ass cow eat food.
She's good now. When she came back from Fat Camp, she was horrible. But over the like last week, maybe even 10 days.
The one part that I find interesting is that I spoke to Becky, and Becky was okay with shaving her head. It was all her idea. The thing is that when you're desperate of wanting to be back on the show, you're willing to do anything. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if Becky decided to tattoo something on her body just to prove her loyalty to a show that's making her money. So I find it flimsy that it was Becky's idea. I mean, again, we don't know what's real and what's not real, except for Wings, Bulldoze, and call his wife, but whatever. But Becky does have a future in acting because those tears were real. Those tears were real, my guy.
She's been pretty easy to work with.
That's good.
I don't know.
That's good. I know before she was a nightmare.
Dude, an absolute nightmare. It was so bad. And the thing is I've clocked it now. It happens once a month. I'm like, oh, fuck. This girl gets on her period and then tries to destroy my company. I really think that's what's going on.
Oh, my God.
I honestly think that.
That's hilarious. I could see it. I could totally see it.
We'll find out in about 2 weeks. Or, like, at this point, like a week, we'll find out.
Oh, my God. Just so you know, Richie, like her ex, seems to think that Tina has proof that the whole sexual assault thing is fake and that you know and that you're sweeping it under the rug. Just so you're aware of that. I don't really care about it, but...
He's messaged me multiple times, and I don't respond because it's like, I don't know how many times I've said this, like, I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, you weren't there. You can't say who's right or wrong, and if you say the wrong thing, then you're fucking someone else's life, so why speak on it?
Like, I don't want to go out there and be like, Becky was raped, because I don't know. I don't want to go out there and be like, Becky lied, because I don't know.
Yeah.
And, you know, there is evidence that Richie's been fucking around with drugs and whatever, and there is evidence that Becky lied. Like, literally, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
And they both try to get me involved, and I'm like, guys, no. You know?
It's better not to touch that at all.
What do you think? It's just insane to me. Like, they're already dating. why would he drug? I don't fucking know.
I think she's faking it, and I don't necessarily think she did it for content. I think the second her house was leaked, she snapped and did the first thing that she could think of, which was that. I think they were experimenting with drugs, and that's why drugging her drink was on her mind, and that's why she said that in the rape thing.
That's a good theory.
I don't believe it at all, personally.
But that's actually a good theory because I can see, when I met him, I didn't know him as a druggie.
Yeah.
Like, he was totally fine, and then he had a bunch of drinks, and then he was like, got really drunk really fast, and like kind of under control drunk, and I was like, whoa, you know, kind of lifted my eyebrow, like,
yeah,
you didn't drink that much. Why are you like that? But then once I started understanding the history of him and the drugs and all that stuff, I was like, I don't know, could he have done this? So the theory that they were fucking around doing drugs together
makes way more sense.
Makes way more sense. That's a good theory.
It's just my thought. But I wasn't there either, so I don't know. I think they're both lying about the situation, at least in some aspects.
True. True. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, like, there's probably no future just because of all the shit that happened. But I wish there was, and you do too. I do. It's so fucking toxic. Like, imagine a different scenario where, like, after you left, you were just like, didn't cause any problems. You know, imagine if you just focused on your own stuff, you were silent. I feel like at some point I'd reach out to you and be like, all right, you want to come back?
Mm-hmm.
But the whole, like, just making all your content about us and the stuff with Grace, it just makes it like, it just like burns even more bridges. You know what I mean? Like, picture there's all these paths back, and every time we're attacked, like, one of those bridges gets burned. Like, that's the way I see it. It like makes it so like impossible. You're sad.
Of course. You just broke my heart. I was holding on to at least a little bit of hope. That's okay, I get it. It's for the best.
Oh, I see it.
Stop it.
I just don't even know how that would even, like, manifest. Like, it would be so difficult. Like, okay,
I
picture a
mean,
scenario in which, like, I brought you back. There would be 5 different people that were like, she leaked my number to Grace.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you letting this person back? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's literally impossible.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to mend it where...
Nothing is impossible because Keem brought Mike back after the whole allegations with Bridget. Well, the whole thing with Bridget and stuff, everyone didn't like that stuff. Boogie lying about cancer. Like, anything is possible if you want to make it possible.
Where it's like, we're okay with each other, but I'm not back, but like, I'm there if need be. There's always the fact that you could say that you helped me catch who this person was, and we can pin it on my ex. That you reached out to me because Lord Rush was being pinned, and we figured out it was my ex. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No pressure. Just think about it, because that would be fucking... First of all, it would give you a win, because right now everyone's like, oh, Keemstar is a piece of shit, blah, blah. And I know you don't care about your image, but to have a little bit of positivity, because then moving forward, I'd be like, listen, I hate LCU, whatever, but Keem did help me out, so I'm done talking about it. I'm ready to move on. Like, I have my closure. He helped me close this chapter in my life. And then it could kind of be, like, amicable, and we don't have to fight anymore, and, like, I don't know, that would be cool. Plus, I love pinning things on him, because there's a lot that he did. There's so much that he did. It's insane.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna pee, grab another White Claw, and I'll be back.
Okay.
I think I may have an idea.
Okay. Hi, babies. My babies. My babies.
And they have this on 1.5 speed. They have a 1.5 speed. You have 1.5 speed, what the hell? The best thing, I wish this was edited down just a tiny bit.
Nice pussy.
You hear that, Xena?
Dude, I went to go piss and I thought I was never gonna fucking stop pissing. Good
Oh
lord,
my
how much
God.
did I drink? You're gonna have to run on a campaign.
A campaign?
A campaign of goodwill for a very long time. It's gonna take a long time. You've been running a negative campaign for what? How long? Like 3 months? 2 months?
I think it's been like 2 months, yeah. To be fair, I don't do that much locale content anymore. I normally just do paint streams every day.
Yeah, but the interactions with Grace are like fucking insanity.
Well, I won't be interacting with her. Like I said, I left stream yesterday because I brought her on.
What? Explain that to me. What's that story?
So they were talking about the Lalo Grace situation, and I left the stream because they had.
Okay, we have 49-14. Okay, folks. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Well, again. So, we had the raw review. We went 49 minutes, and the first 49 minutes were interesting. But there's another video that has a lot of it. That has all the edited parts, but with that being said, I'm going to be premiering a video soon. A new saga of Locale Live and its subsidiaries. I hope everyone enjoys it. I hope to see everyone there. Please like, share, subscribe. Super chat, super thanks, super everything. Thank you to Triton, his crew, the Silver Knight, to Voltage Mike, and yeah, I hope everyone has a